Welcome to Amplifyre's interview series. My name is Kristian, and joining me today is the CEO at Decem Development Studio, Srdjan. Srdjan, welcome to the series. How are you today?
Hi, Kristian. I'm great. Thanks for asking. How are things at your end?
Very good, and I'm excited for today's interview because we are discussing the changing landscape of software development teams. You know, as technology continues to advance at unprecedented pace, software development teams also have to evolve to keep up with these latest trends and innovations. So, Srdjan, maybe to start us off, how have you seen software development teams evolve over the last couple of years?
Yes, well, over the past few years, software development teams have undergone significant changes in response to the evolving needs of the modern software development. Some of the most notable trends that I've noticed that have emerged are agile development methodologies. They have been around for a few years now, but they are even more popular than ever. Agile development methodologies have continued to gain momentum in recent years, especially in these pandemic times. Teams have adopted new techniques and best practice such as Scrum and Kanban to streamline workflows, increase collaboration, and accelerate product delivery. Also, DevOps practices have become pretty much mainstream. DevOps has emerged as a way to improve collaboration between development and operation teams, and also to increase continuous delivery and deployment of software. This has also led to an increased focus on automation, monitoring, testing, as well as the adoption of cloud-based infrastructure and microservices architectures. Remote teams and distributed teams have become even more common now. The pandemic has unfortunately forced many organizations to embrace remote work, and software development teams have been no exception to that. Teams have had to adapt to a new collaboration tool and communication methods, and also to adopt new ways of working to ensure productivity and efficiency while working remotely. Also, yes, the rise of no-code and low-code development platforms, with the growing demand for software development and the shortage of skilled developers, low-code and no-code platforms have gained popularity as a way to accelerate development and make it more accessible to non-technical stakeholders, basically. Overall, I would say that these trends have led to more efficient, collaborative, and productive software development teams, enabling organizations to deliver high-quality software, well, more quickly and reliably.
And as you mentioned, during the pandemic, it's kind of really changed the way we work. And what I've noticed over the last few years is so many development companies kind of grow out of this time. So as there's so many different choices out there, and there's so many different companies out there, if I was a client looking for a product developed, what are some key indications that a software development company has the capabilities to produce my product?
Yeah, I understand your worries, and yeah, well, some of the key indications I would say that a software development company can produce the product that you're looking for. Well, for start, experience and expertise. You should really look for a software development company that has experience working on a project similar to yours, and has expertise in technology stack and domain relevant to your product. A company that has successfully delivered similar products in the past is more likely to have the knowledge and skills to deliver your project. Few things I would like to note: solid development process. is a must. Ensure that the software development company has a well-defined and transparent development process. Good development process includes regular progress updates, frequent testing, quality assurance, and collaboration with client throughout the development lifecycle. The company should have clear understanding of your expectations and requirements, and they should be able to provide you with the plan that meets your expectation. Also, quality assurance and testing, in my experience, turn out to be very important. You should look for a company that places a strong emphasis on quality assurance and testing. A company that has a dedicated team of testers or quality assurance specialists, as well as a thorough testing process, is more likely to deliver high quality product that will meet your expectation. Strong communication and collaboration, of course. You should ensure that the software company has effective communication and collaboration practices in place. A company that has a regular check-in with clients, is responsive to questions and concerns, and encourages client feedback, is more likely to deliver a product that you're basically looking for and that will meet your expectation. Also, you should do a background check for positive reviews and references from old clients. That will demonstrate the software development company ability to basically deliver the product on time and within a budget. Of course, we all know that a company with positive review and references is more likely to have a track record of success and can be a reliable partner for you. Well, yeah, basically by considering these key indicators, you can better access development company capabilities to produce your product and make informed decision on who should you or work with or want to work with.
No, I mean, all those different things that you point out are incredibly important when looking at software development teams. I have one more question for you, which is quite interesting. As technology gets better, people's skill sets get better. There's that phrase "less is more" that kind of comes to mind, and I'm wondering if this also applies to dev teams. So are there advantages of working with smaller teams over bigger teams?
Yes, I do believe so. I'm always telling my colleagues, my clients, my friends, basically, big company is basically a small company, but just with many more teams. Even in a big company, you're working with a team of 5 to 10 people, but the biggest problem with big companies, in order for them to function properly, they need to have a lot of procedures, and those procedures do tend to stall the work and to get in the way of quickness, responsiveness. So in a small team, you're basically getting the same team, but a lot quicker responses and more, how can I say, you will talk directly to developer and a lot less people in the chain of commands. Some of advantages also, what I would say that smaller development teams have over big team is increased flexibility and agility. Smaller development teams are often more nimble and flexible than larger teams. They can adapt a lot more quickly to changing project requirements and priorities, and that will happen in most of the project. Smaller teams are also more agile and can work in a more collaborative manner, which can lead to better communication and better efficient problem solving. Also, yeah, communication and collaboration is just better in smaller teams. There are fewer people involved in the decision-making process, and that usually leads to better teamwork and a stronger sense of ownership and accountability amongst team members. Few other things I would like to note also. The smaller teams have increased focus and attention to details. They can often provide more focused attention to individual tasks and project, as team members have clearer understanding of their roles and responsibilities, which can lead to increased attention to details and higher level of quality in the end for your product. Also, it shouldn't be forgotten that it's cheaper, it's reduced costs. Smaller development teams are more efficient in that regard as well. They can be more cost effective than larger teams because they require fewer resources and can often work more efficiently. This can lead to lower development cost and faster time to market, which is pretty big deal, I guess, for everybody. And yeah, overall, smaller development teams can provide several advantages over larger teams, including increased flexibility, better communication, better collaboration, increased focus to increased attention to detail, reduced cost, and greater innovation and creativity. However, it is also important to note that the size of development team should be based on the specific needs and requirements of the project and not just the number of team members.
Super interesting, and I think this is a conversation that's well worth pursuing to any of our viewers. So if that's the case and people are interested in finding out more about Decem Development Studio, where can they go?
Yeah, I look forward to talking to more people about this. Of course, they can find us on our website and on LinkedIn. Both will be linked in this conversation, so feel free to reach out to check our process, to check our latest projects. Feel free to contact me directly or basically anybody at our company. We'll be more than happy to give you all the answers you need.
Brilliant. So go check them out. Of course, links are in the description. Srdjan, I just want to say it's been a brilliant conversation. Really appreciate you joining us today. And again, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Kristian. Same. Bye.